Another mistake, I can't think of any other word to utilise, but mistake that people make on LinkedIn is regarding this section. Your headline. A lot of people, and LinkedIn has 1 billion users, I would say the vast majority of them think the only thing that they should do there is put in their job title. They couldn't be more wrong. But the fact that they're wrong is giving you an opportunity to stand out. In here, you have 220 characters. So what you want to be doing is telling people what you do, who you do it for, and where you do it. I would suggest, firstly, if you have a web designer, or even better, an SEO expert in your Rolodex of contacts, speak to them. Find out what the keywords and key phrases are that people will be searching for your services online. You then try and mold those keywords and key phrases into your headline. So in my case, I know that people are looking to raise their brand, to elevate their brand, to attract clients, to boost thought leadership. They're looking for LinkedIn tips, they're looking for optimized profiles, and they're looking for B2B connections. So I've tried to incorporate all those keywords into my LinkedIn headline. It doesn't simply say Rodney Docherty, a director, think LinkedIn. Because a word like director, there's 500 different types of director that LinkedIn recognizes. So you may as well put in there class clown. It's a meaningless job title. Instead, think along the lines of the search engines. Search engines play really, really well with LinkedIn. And you want people who are going and searching for, say you're a photographer, going and searching for professional headshot photography on Google. You want your LinkedIn profile to be thrown back to them as a potential answer. The way you do that is by incorporating those relevant keywords. So your keyword could be mastering your corporate headshot, providing LinkedIn imagery, something along those lines. So you know your industry better than I ever will. Sit with your web designer, your SEO expert, and figure out the keywords that are relevant to you. And as I say, you've 220 characters here. So what I suggest you do is you go to a little free tool called lettercount.com. And lettercount.com does exactly what it says on the tin. It counts every letter that you type in. So for example, if I was to copy all of mine and bring it over to lettercount.com and paste it and ask it to count the characters, it'll tell me I've used exactly 220, which I already know. So I've tried to use the full space, and I've tried to put in as many keywords as I can. Not just keyword, but putting them into small phrases so that the people reading my profile understand what it is I'm doing, as well as the search engines seeing the keywords. Don't just put in a job title. Don't leave it blank. Let's start using LinkedIn strategically. And that way you become one of the, shall we call it elite, small 10% maybe, of that 1 billion people who are using LinkedIn optimally.